Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV, where we are once again joined by the wonderful Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob, hello.
Hello.
Now, this week, Dr. Bob's going to do something a little bit different. So, over to you. What are we going to do?
We're going to be playing with numbers again.
Numbers?
Numbers, yes. Single digits this time.
Okay.
Okay. Something for a young child. Mm-hmm. And something I prepared earlier. Some duplets. This is blue.
Dr. Bob's done quite a bit of preparation because there are short other videos that we might have done in the past, and we'll put links up here, up there somewhere, and you will be able to refer to those and see how this is done. But sorry, after you. Carry on.
No problem at all. I didn't want to make a noise while you were talking.
Got a bit of 260Q there, look at that.
Oh.
I'll just put that down there.
I'm just going to twist these together. Here we are. And we've got our weight. So, as we always do, slide it into the bottom.
Do you prefer sand weights?
I always use sand weights.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Why not water weights?
Again, they can be messy as well as sand, but sand seems to be firmer and it's denser, it's heavier. That's why I prefer that. Right. Everyone has their preference, but I always find it safer.
Yeah?
Yep. And that one's double stuffed as well.
Okay.
With the assistance of Rob there.
It's hard, isn't it, Rob? Yeah.
Sorry, these are size to 9-inch.
Okay.
And these are size to 7-inch. Okay. I'll twist them in and over and back as we do, and then do the figure of 8. And I'm going to just give it a little bit of a knot there. I've still got that little bit left. Okay. Now then, that's that little piece out the way.
So it's a pretty standard way to make a base, and very simple, isn't it?
It's quick, efficient, easy. Use this for the one we did before.
Yeah.
That one was the same base. I do these in 5s, 6s, depending on what I'm adding to it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we add the names to it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the number. So we're going to go with the number 1. This is for a little boy. We made one of these before. Mm-hmm. The theme was around the green caterpillar.
Okay.
Is that the right one?
Hungry caterpillar?
Hungry caterpillar, that's right, yeah. So that's what this one was based around. And the mother was using blue and green, so
what are you doing there? You're just...
Oh, sorry, yes. Talking away and not realising what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here now is rolling the valve up so it's nice and neat, and creating an attachment. So it's rolled up to the top there. I'm going to tie a knot with a 260Q and then finish off the knot like so. And there we go. So it's nice and secure.
Okay.
Sometimes people do that, and if they don't do it right, as you pull, it'll untie itself. So I always roll it up nice and tight.
Yeah.
So we'll bring this back over and then open up and place our number 1 in. Getting it the right way, obviously.
Of course.
So as I go in, I'm going to hold the end here and keep a bit of tension, not too much tension, but enough to stop it from falling, and then do my figure of 8 around there. Now I can either let go and pop it in, or I can just trim it off, which is what I'm going to do now. And I still got some bits left over. So as you can see, that's nice and firm.
It's like a weeble.
It is indeed. And I've gone side to side rather than there.
Creases, yeah.
Because it keeps a bit of tension there as well.
Okay.
Okay. Right, let's put this down here.
Okay.
There we go. So there it is.
So this is... You can sell that as it is if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Of course you can. Yeah, we sell a lot like this because not everybody wants fancy bits and pieces on there. Some people like just simpleness.
But that's still fancy, because you could either sell that helium filled, or you can add 8 balloons that are air filled.
Yeah.
Actually, would you charge more for a helium filled one than you would for an air filled one?
More for this.
So you're using less, really.
Yeah.
And it's costing you less.
Yeah.
And you charge more.
Yeah.
That's a great business model. Love it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's your time you're putting into it, and your design side of it as well. I was going to say we can put the name on there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, we can attach the name in a vertical with the vinyl, or we can use glitter.
Yeah, lots of people do that, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to do now?
Okay, so now what we're going to do now is add a few bits to it. So what we're going to have is my green blooms, which has fallen and disappeared. I think it fell over there. Yeah, they did. Sorry, it fell into the basket.
Yes.
There we are. And what I've done here is pre-inflated 5-inch. I've overstretched it, let it down and tied it to 4-inch because you can see how soft it is.
Squashy.
Squishy, squashy. And then what we do is we get a scrap piece of balloon and tie it to the neck.
Are you going to do an apple twist?
Yeah.
Look at me, I sound like I know what I'm talking
Professional.
about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So there we are, we tie that into there. And we pull it to the end so it's nice and tight. Get another scrap, push on the balloon, put your finger right behind the knot. Here we go. Push right inside, then grab the knot, release, stretch and pull.
So we did a caterpillar very similar to this with Subola.
That's correct. This is the same, exactly the same thing. This is based on Subola's design.
Yeah.
And there we are. It's nice and tight. We can put another knot in if we want to. And there's one. And I'll do another one. I can use this piece here. So as you notice, I pulled that nice and tight, so we've got a lot of to stretch. That's nice and tight now. Again, squeeze it, put your finger behind the knot and push in and grab the end of it. I twist it about 3 times and I hold the balloon in my pinky there and I can stretch it nice and tight, wrap it around and then tie and let go. And it's done. Ready to go.
Okay.
And as in true Blue Peter fashion, here's one we prepared earlier.
Yes, very nice.
So what I'm going to do now is attach this one on here. Wrap it around. And pull tight. Wrap it around. Pull tight. Sorry about the squeaking there. Right. So there we go. That's our body done. Now we need a front and back.
What are we doing with this one?
Oh, that one's a spare one.
A spare one, okay.
If one of these pops, we can replace it.
Very good.
So what I'm going to do now is inflate this 350Q. Part of the way. Let some air out, squeeze it. We're going to make the face.
All right.
Okay.
Just with one balloon?
Yep. So what I'm going to do is twist and hold that so it's nice and soft. So that's about 4 fingers, as you can see there, yeah? And then I'm going to twist, squeeze again, 4 fingers, go a little bit, so you can undo it if I want to.
Yeah.
Come back, and then twist them two together and twist around, pull that back through there, bring it around again, twist through there, and that's all locked together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So they are exactly the same size. We talked about this the last time you were here last year.
Yeah.
How you're very, very precise.
I think if you keep that in your mind and you do it and you purposely do it, it becomes second nature.
Yeah, yeah.
Your mind, or you know, what they sort of call it, muscle memory.
Yes. Yeah,
and I
yeah,
suppose you know, you just do it automatically. Yeah. And then I twist them together, and then I'm going to put my thumb and finger there, hold it and twist. You're going to make one of these.
No, no.
I'm joking. And twist again, so that's nice and soft. I'm going to twist it. And then squeeze it again. Twist it around. And make this one a fraction bigger than the previous one. And what I'm doing there is, see if I'm pinching together and twisting. And then what I can do is just roll the balloon around to lock it into place. And there we go. I can cut that off. Save that. And there we go. And put that on this end. And tie that in nice and firmly. There we are. And
so could you use this a little bit for anything else? Obviously you're using it for a face today.
So we've got a face here. You could add a few more bubbles, and you've got a flower like we normally do.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think, actually. You caught me off guard there.
No, sorry. Sorry. I just wondered if it was a standard thing that you use for various different things, but it makes a wonderful face. Let's see.
Yeah, well, if you see my butterfly and dragonfly, I use a similar design, but use smaller bubbles.
Yeah.
And that's it, just vary the size in bubbles to create the different characters. And I think we'll give this one the red nose. We can do a reverse inflation. I'll just cut it if you want to. Let's cut it, it'll be quicker. Give him his nose. We can give him a long nose, or we can give him a twisted nose. Here we go. And then I'm just going to use that to tie it in there. That's all nice and secure. I always like to trim off. You can lose them inside, but I always do like to trim off. Okay. And there you've got his little mouth and his nose.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same thing again. Squeeze together. Twist. Fold in half, so we've got a flat edge there. Squeeze together here. And then we can get it to the right size. I'll have you do this later.
Yeah, stop saying that. Stop saying that.
We'll get Greg to do it one day. Tie that so we can save it for later. And then all I'm going to do is slip these in behind and tie them. You don't have to twist both sides, you can twist one side or the other.
That one's trying to escape, look.
Oh my goodness me. There we are. And then all I got to do is turn the head around and put the eyes in position. And there we have our...
So that's his eyebrows, eyes, nose, mouth.
Yeah, okay.
Very cool.
And then obviously do a bit of artwork. We give him some big eyes, shall we?
Okay, yeah.
Obviously you can make vinyl ones up in advance if you wanted to.
Do you find you're using vinyl a lot now?
Yes. I got some all pre-made for different things, so I can just go in and get in the cupboard, save time.
Yeah.
You know, if we do stars and things, because like for this one, for example, we got different size stars for different things, yeah.
Okay.
And hearts as well. There we are, there he is.
Oh, he's wonderful. Very nice.
And then we just give him some antennae. We can give him some blue antennae for this one, I think. And there we are. Put a nice tight knot in there. Here we go. Twist around. Squeeze the air up. Hold it tight so it doesn't come back. Squeeze it up. All you're doing is holding the air each time you go up. You could do the reverse inflation if you wanted to, but there we are.
Very cool.
And then twist that in the middle. And there is our caterpillar.
Excellent.
Okay. And then we'll attach him to the...
All right.
So, as we said before, bring this in here to our flat ribbon.
Yep.
To make a loop, like so. Like a pair of glasses, come over the top and put it between your fingers, like so. come in there, pull it nice and tight,
Yeah.
and you've got an attachment.
All right. Very good.
Same again. I'll repeat that, shall I?
Please do.
Fold it in half. Over. I think they call this the cinch knot. And then over the top. Hold it tight. And then pull in nice and firmly. And then we can place our caterpillar up, down, whichever way we want to, using our attachments. Don't have to do it too tight. There we go. And then cut him off, and there he is, Mr. Happy Caterpillar. And then
Very nice. You can adjust him so he can be looking at people.
yeah.
Very awesome.
And if we wanted to, we can give him a little bit of a tail, similar to what Sue does. A bit there,
Yep.
and then tie it into the end here. There we are. Done. Whoops.
Brilliant.
You want it sticking up. Just put a little pinch twist in there. And there we go. Whoop.
That's great. Let's put it back here.
Okay. One other thing we've got. Did it fly away?
Oh, yes it did. Here it is. Here
Oh,
it is.
there it is. It's flown back to us. Is our little mosquito.
Yeah, mosquito.
Yeah. Or butterfly. There you
Butterfly sounds nicer.
go. Yeah. And then we can attach that down here.
You want a bit of tape?
Yes, please.
Or balloon bond.
Balloon
Two-sided
bond.
adhesive. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Oh, you're very good
I'll
for
even peel it off for you. Oh no, I've done it wrong. I'm peeling the thing off. How am I peeling the sticky stuff off?
No, you're not. You're fine.
Am I?
Yeah. Just got the edge there. Thank you. We decide where we're going to put it. And I'm going to put it on that outer edge there. Ta-da. And we stick it on the side. Should we add something else to it?
Let's add something else.
Okay.
Go on then, what else have you got?
We've got something a little bit slow.
Okay.
So
a bit like me.
There we are. A little
Oh, very nice.
snail or slug or whatever you want to call him.
Let's call him a snail. Yeah, do you
Snail.
need some sticky stuff?
Yes, if you can do it.
Maybe I can assist here.
You could indeed.
I'm becoming an expert at tape cutting. Hold on, I need the scissors.
We don't necessarily need that.
You don't need the tape.
We can actually attach him in with a line of ribbon, or we can use the tape. So we're going to use some tape today, though.
Shall we use some tape? Okay.
So you can actually participate and be
I
involved.
know. Makes me feel like I know what I'm talking about.
So we put a little bit by there.
By where?
Okay.
Just
That's it.
like that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Ah, it's so sticky.
Eva, do you want to peel it off now?
No, go on. That's too advanced.
Right, let's bring him up. And then we can... There we go. And there he is.
Look at that. That's brilliant. Let's put him down on the floor again.
Yep. And we can always add flowers to it as well.
Fantastic. That's
Okay.
absolutely great. Well, we've got separate videos for the butterfly and for the snail. But Dr. Bob, thank you so much for that.
Pleasure, thank you.
I mean, that's just great. That's so much added value with air-filled stuff again.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. Okay. Oh, actually, we got a question of the week.
Question. Yes. What was your first, or can you remember what your first event was or first balloon that you made?
Ooh, very nice. Can you remember the first job that you had in balloons? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.